this part of the 7 minutes?
Reduce, reuse, and recycle. You've probably heard this term a lot when you were growing up as a kid because it's something that adults say a lot when you throw something away or something. But this is very good for the environment, and I will tell you why today. First, I will tell you about how reducing the amount of trash will save wildlife in lakes like this. Then also, how reusing items saves energy. And lastly, how recycling will reduce the size of landfills, which is not good. So first is reduce. All the trash we throw away is harming animals, such as birds, etc., fish, stuff along those lines. Like when you have a 6-pack of pop, the plastic around can get caught on fish's necks and suffocate them, and they will die, which is not good because we need as much animals to be around as possible. If we produce less, then less stuff will be thrown away, which is a fact by deq.ne.gov. UNO also states on their website about all the things that they do there to help save energy and reduce all the waste. One thing they do is they have 38 water filling stations around the campus to help so that people don't use water bottles to throw away all the time, and they'll reuse water bottles such as Swell water bottles and Hydro Flask water bottles, and they're great. And they keep drinks a lot cooler than plastic water bottles do. Next is reusing, which helps to save energy. Some people may say that reusing items doesn't make a difference at all, but it helps to save the energies that would be used to create new products. Like in Nebraska, we have a lot of windmills that help create energy, and those are expensive, but they really help out. And yeah, a fact from First Star Recycling in Omaha, Nebraska stated that recycling one aluminum can has the ability to power a DVD player and a TV for 4 hours, which I think is really crazy because that is a long time from just one small aluminum can that you could have made use for dinner or something. Last is recycling. Recycling reduces the size of landfills, which is really big, and landfills aren't something that's very pretty to look at, and they're just not very nice or anything. And if a landfill gets too big, then they'll have to find new area to put all that new trash, and that could end up next to your house. So that is another reason why you don't want that. By recycling, there will be less plastic water bottles. And a fact that I heard in at my library in Grand Island was that it takes 450 years for plastic water bottles to decompose, which is a really long time because when you drink one water bottle, that won't decompose for 450 years. So no one will be around to see that one water bottle. Next, ways to make it more fun for you, because a lot of people will say that recycling isn't very much fun and there's no need for it, is you can set a goal for I can recycle one thing today or stuff like that. And that was stated in lincoln.ne.gov. And recycling has helped a lot in a lot of different areas. And when I lived in Webb City, Missouri, me and my mom would go to the recycling bins at there a lot, and it was the coolest thing. They had a whole glass bin and they had paper, and it was always a fun thing for me and my brother to go and just put the glass things and the paper things, and he always had paper and I always had glass, and it was just a really fun activity to always do with my mom and my brother. And we did that until we moved here, and I wish that there was more recycling places here so that could be more memories to make. So as you can see, conserving the environment is very important to a lot of people. Today I told you about how we can reduce the harming of wildlife animals in lakes around Nebraska so that they can stay pretty by not throwing things away in the trash like aluminum cans and plastic bags, and how those things can save energy. Finally, I told you about why it is so important to recycle things such as water bottles and anything to reduce the landfill size. And these are all the reasons why you should start recycling. Thank you.